Welcome to Research Business Daily Report, where market researchers come for news, insights, and commentary about the research field, and we expose them to knowledge and assorted other valuable pieces of information that can impact them both personally and professionally, including inside and outside their current place of work. Today on RBDR, a look at Collaborator.com, which may look and sound like still another omnibus research enterprise, but it turns out it has several distinguishing characteristics that can have widespread business appeal and show you that it's not exactly an omnibus. RBDR is sponsored today and this week by Nuance, a decision analyst company offering multi-language verbatim coding services to help clients quantify the meaning of open-ended answers. Nuance President Lisa Hazen has prepared tips for choosing a coding partner. It's a document that has best practices on the subject of coding. And while you may personally not be a regular user of coding, it has increased in its value and importance in recent years. So if you work in market research, there will surely come a time when you need coding in your toolbox. And we've got a link that we've created with Nuance to help you get acquainted or perhaps reacquainted with the subject. Check out nuancecoding.com to learn a lot of important information that will benefit you today, tomorrow, or maybe even next week. A few weeks ago, RBDR tripped over Collaborator.com. It's a research website whose goal is to help researchers who want to do important research to find cost-sharing partners. Now, that certainly sounds like the dictionary definition of omnibus research, but the idea, although it has the hint of a 21st century omnibus, if you explore Collaborator.com's portfolio of products, and you just take a look at the clients that have used the studies that they are offering to share costs with, well, you'll see it's a little bit different than just an omnibus. That client portfolio on the website is quite impressive. It includes Kellogg's, Ford, Kraft Heinz, Wrigley, Reebok, and others. And we all know that those kind of companies would not allow the use of their name if they were not totally satisfied with the service. So we probed the year-and-a-half-old research tool with its co-founder and CEO, Jimmy Zollo.
If a client had $10,000 or $15,000 extra in their budget, they would get executed. We call those bucket list projects or dream projects. But Collaborator allows clients to come together to share their cost to launch those studies. And sometimes a client comes to Collaborator with a supplier partner to execute the work, and they're sort of locked in to do that work. In other instances, it's put up to proposal, and we've got a network of 200 plus suppliers who range from some industry giants to some interesting boutique companies. And they all bring to the table a unique audience expertise or maybe a tech capability around collecting or analyzing data that really differentiates what they do. Studies can come to us in a number of different ways. The most likely is a client comes to us and says, this is what we're looking to do. We may or may not have a supplier partner, but we definitely need to stretch our budget on this one and would love to share the cost. Also, suppliers come to us as well, whether or not they're trying to develop a syndicated offering for the first time, or maybe they've got a number of clients who are around the same idea for a custom study, and they just know that they ought to be an advocate for their clients and help them get their research funded in a more effective way. Every single study on Collaborator, category exclusivity is there, but it's there at a cost. So if you want to box out some competitors, and you're feeling a little bit more competitive as opposed to collaborative, you do have the ability to do so.
But so there are studies you've done where there have been competitors that have actually cooperated or collaborated with each other.
We have, and it's something we're incredibly proud of. We call it competitive collaboration, where businesses who compete in a very aggressive way have come together to share cost and research, and we're awfully proud of that.
It strikes me that this is very similar to omnibus studies that we've seen in the research industry for a very long time. How is it different?
Yeah, I think that's a fair characterization, is that it is about folks coming together to share costs. However, where it differs is what the deliverables can be. We've got cases where it's not just quantitative research being shared, it is qualitative research being shared. It is sharing the cost of presentations in some cases, and also how the studies are crafted is different. I think what we're doing is a cross, sits somewhere in between what's traditionally an omnibus and traditionally a custom research study. We're right in the middle. And the beautiful thing about Collaborata is it is an incredibly flexible platform that can allow for any type of methodology or any type of deliverable that you could think of.
That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored today and this week by Nuance, a decision analyst company offering multi-language verbatim coding services to help their clients quantify the meaning of open-ended answers. We hope you have a great research day and the rest of your business week. For our Jewish viewers, we hope you have a happy and healthy new year. And we hope that everyone enjoys their upcoming weekend, and we'll see you back here on Monday.